Our building is going to be a 6 to 8, approximately 450 students. And this project is a partnership with the OFCC. So we are getting state dollars from the OFCC. It's 39% state, 61% local. And as our local district, we have moved money over the last 3 years from our general fund over to the construction fund, and we will be paying for this through our general fund dollars and not running a levy for this project. We're real excited to work with the GPD group. As far as the architect firm, they worked with us on our stadium project last year, and we loved working with them, and they got the call for the middle.
We're looking at a roughly 68,000 square foot building. It's going to be 2 floors, which will be the academic portion, which is this area in the forefront, and then we'll drop down to just a single story for the rest of the building. So the administration suite, the student dining, the gym, the back of house. So it's 1 and 2 stories. The footprint is a very elongated kind of north-south axis, and that's because of all the existing conditions that we have to work with on this existing site. It's a very tight site. You got Cleveland Ave on the west. We have to maintain district operations along the east side, and we have some utility barriers, so to say, on the south. So the design that you're seeing here really had to be a product of working with what we had on the site and making it fit and making it reasonable. And the building aesthetics borrows from the high school. So we as Steve had mentioned, we want to keep a campus feel, and when the buildings look similar, it helps do that, but it also has its own identity. There are pieces and parts of the design that the high school doesn't have. So people can see that they relate, they can see that they're different, but it's all Canton South in the end. The layout here supports what we call future ready or 21st century learning. So the idea of what we're used to, which we kind of call cells and bells, where you have classroom, 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 either side of a central corridor, the trend is to get away from that in school design. And we're going to this future-ready learning where there's a lot more flexibility. It's not just the teacher up front that's presenting. The teacher acts more of a guide or a facilitator in some ways, and the furniture of the classroom can help facilitate that. So the furniture will allow for small groups coming together. It'll allow for your typical or standard kind of ducks in a row classroom layout, and the classrooms will kind of be a perimeter around what we call a CLA, or a community learning area. And that area will have a bunch of different flexible seating. That's an area where the classrooms can spill out into that area, like physically and visually, and kids can go out there and do project-based learning, and they can do 3 to 4 group learning. The teacher can go out there and look at students and what they're doing there as opposed to the classroom. So it helps bring about options and possibilities that kids didn't have before. So it's really exciting for everyone involved.
Great.